March the 1st. I just made my coffee Saturday morning, and today I am going to do a plan with me for the month of March. All the stuff that I do on this channel, like the walking challenge, the videos that I produce, they all start with a plan. So since it's March 1st, it's time to plan the month of March. And this also includes a little bit of looking back at February to see what worked. And I have a stack over here of tools that I use. These are not like necessary tools. These are just the tools that I personally enjoy using. So I'm going to share my tool stack with you and go through my process. If you want to plan with me, this is a great time. I'm in my kitchen. I'm not at my desk because I want my brain to be in a different frame of mind. I don't want it to be in work mode. I want to be in like life planning mode. So I'm in the kitchen. One of the things that I have with me is my Canon IV printer. This little printer, I love it so much. It prints out sticker pictures that I use for my memory keeping. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that in just a minute. I have highlighters because you need highlighters. Like, why not? And then I have markers. I don't know. I grabbed them out of the office in case I need them. I can't think of a use case, but I didn't want to be without them in case I needed them. I have my pens. I have a black pen that writes blue and a blue pen that writes black because I might need them. I have my write it down notebook, which has lots of my thoughts and things that I just jot down throughout the month. I have whiteout because inevitably I'm going to write something and want to take it away with the whiteout strip. I have the 2025 Own Your Life Full Circle Planner. And I use this full circle planner for memory keeping. I'll show you what that means in just a minute. And then I have my PowerSheets goal planner. This is where I capture my actual plan for the month and what I want to execute. And I'll take you through that process in just a minute. So what do you need if you want to actually plan with me? Paper and pen. You don't need all this other stuff. If you want to have 2 pens, that's fine. You want markers, colors, all the things, that's fine. Totally not necessary. This is a little bit of overkill. Let's first start by looking back at February and seeing how it went. This is my February tending list. I've already gone through and marked off the areas where I had success, the areas where I had partial success. As you can see, it took me a couple weeks to get into the rhythm of writing the Substack newsletter. I am glad that we had date night every week last month. And as you know, as a subscriber to my YouTube channel, I don't get around to posting a video every week, but I did post 3 videos last month. Days where I was in my word, days where I walked. There were so many days where I did not walk, hence why I did not meet my walking goal for the month, okay? And last night, I was tempted to go out and try to get another 3 miles in after already having walked nearly 6 miles yesterday before I said, you know what? I didn't make it this month, and that's okay. Tomorrow's a whole new month. I'll start over or refresh. You'll do it next time. I had to tell myself that. BSF lesson, I'm still trying to get it in every day, but these are the days when I was successful. And I didn't read a book at all. I did listen to a couple audiobooks, but physical books I did not read at all. This page is called Month in Review, and on it you capture things you're proud of, gratitude, songs you're listening to, books you're reading, what's working well, what's not. You just take a moment to reflect on the month, so this is the result of my reflection. Let's go on to the next part. I want to show you my memory keeping. I'm going to go back to January and start there and show you what I've been doing. I love this so much. My friend Darian, she used to have a YouTube channel called Darian Plans. And on there, she used to do this exact type of memory keeping. And I always thought it was so cool that she kind of had a scrapbook of her life in her planner. So when I got this full circle planner, I knew this is exactly what I wanted to use it for. And this has been such a fun process. So let me just start back at the beginning of the year. Quick flip through. This is how the month started. This was on New Year's Eve. We started walking in the Word back. I had a frosty morning walk. We had coffee with Crystal, an event that I helped to coordinate. I had the girls over for a girls planning day. It was such a great week. I got some flowers. This is my birthday. It was very cold. This is our anniversary weekend trip, so lots of pictures of me and my husband from that time. Just, I love a sunset. And then we had a dinner as a family with my daughter-in-law and her mom. I took a picture of my favorite tree. It's another great sunset. My son and I launched our podcast, Any Given Sunday. Maybe you've seen it on this channel. This is a photo of me after church one day. This is kind of what I've been doing in this full circle planner, is capturing my life to go back and remember. It's memory keeping. So as you can see, I haven't finished this spread. So that's what I'm going to do right now. The only thing left to do now is make the March attending list. And it starts off with, how do you want to encourage yourself? So I picked some encouraging words. I decided bloom was going to be my priority for the month. I love the bloom where you're planted. That started off this March series. And the scripture I've chosen is Psalm 115 verse 14 that says, may the Lord cause you to flourish, both you and your children. I love that scripture. So that's my encouragement for this month. My monthly actions, walking in the Word. The Lenten season starts on Wednesday this week, and we're doing the life of Jesus. I'm so excited about this series. I have some friends joining me on Wednesday. I'm doing friends taking over on Friday. I'm excited about this 6-week sprint for the Walking in the Word Lenten season. It's the first of the month, so it's time to budget again. So I will be doing my budget with a heavy emphasis on saving. I need to save. I need to walk 50 miles this month. I would actually like to do more than 50 miles this month because my next goal is to lose 8 pounds. I have not lost anything in the last 6 weeks. I want to do some decluttering, so I want to do the closets and the pantry. If I get those 2 done this month, I will feel very good. This one, y'all. If I get this done this month, my taxes. I would love to go into the month of April with that off my brain. So before I move on to weekly, what are your goals for this month? Just write them down. What are some things at the end of the month you want to look back and be like, oh, yes, I did that. Just write them down. What do you have as your monthly actions? I'm going to move on to the weekly section. Here are some weekly things that I want as rhythms that every week I want to make sure I'm paying attention to. First, I'm going to start with memory keeping, because I'm pretty good about taking little short video clips, but not as good about taking pictures. So I'm hoping that putting memory keeping on my weekly list will help me to be more mindful to do it. I'm also started the Couch to 5K training. I'm using the Just Run app. It's free. The church that I work for in North Carolina for Lent, they are fasting, and I'm going to join them in that, fasting once a week on Wednesdays. Try and get a YouTube video out every week. One of these months, I'm going to have a streak. I know it. It's coming. It's coming. I'm going to write down date night / togetherness. Because sometimes we don't actually go on a date. We just sit and watch TV together at home and eat at home. Before I go on to my daily list, what's in your weekly list? What are things that you want to make sure you're paying attention to every week? I'm on to my daily section. Daily, I want to be in the Word. I want to walk. I want to write. And I want to weigh. I find that when I weigh in every day, I normalize the fluctuations that are going to happen, but I'm also in tune with the impact that what I'm consuming and the energy that I'm exerting has on my weight. And another thing that has carried over from the spiritual discipline series, I want to sit in silence every day, intentional silence. And I'm also going to continue my social Sabbath. Some days I do have to jump on social for work, but other days I am free completely from social. If you've been messaging me on Instagram or Facebook, I haven't seen it. I actually see the YouTube comments. You can comment there. Anything else but an Instagram DM or a Facebook DM, because I'm not going to see it. Okay, this is the plan for March. Do you have your March plan? I'd love to know what your priorities are, how you're encouraging yourself with your monthly actions, weekly actions, dailies, whatever you're focusing on. I'd love, love, love to know. I had a group for a few years called Tending Together, and we would do these task lists together. And then in the next month when we would meet, I would remind people about what they said they were going to accomplish, and we all saw so much growth. So that's why I'm having you plan with me, because I just know when you're accountable to someone else, you get more done. And doing it in community with you gives me great joy. So I hope you'll share with me, and then we'll come back at the end of the month and see how things went. All right. Thanks for joining me for a Plan With Me session. I'm excited about March and all the things that are to come. Join me for the Lenten devotional series. We start on March the 10th. Yes, Lent starts on March 5th, but I am personally in a week of rest. If you sign up for my email list on my website, I will be sharing some scriptures that you can read as we prepare for this Lenten series, The Life of Christ. All right. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'll be giving weight loss updates. I'll be giving 5K updates, all the updates. Another episode of Any Given Sunday is coming. There's a smorgasbord of content on this channel, I know. And I hope that you're enjoying this eclectic mix as I personally find my way in how I want to show up here on YouTube. I appreciate your presence. Bye. See you next time.